Hi there, Sustainability Club. I wish I could be there in person to meet all of you, but a huge thanks to Gigi for giving me the opportunity to share this video instead with you folks. So bear with me in my heavily edited, or maybe not so heavily edited template for this short advocacy and action for sustainability talk. All right, so I will be covering three main points today briefly in respect of time. So if there are any questions, there will be a QR code at the end where y'all can then share them with me. I'll also include a thing where you can ask me about sending you links and the PowerPoint or anything else I discuss in this little, talk. Firstly, I'll explain what is Citizens Climate Lobby, who are we for those of us who don't know of us, since I heard that some of y'all might. Second is how do we encourage sustainability? And lastly are some actions that you guys could do right after my video if y'all feel like doing them or pausing, or you can just do it after your meeting as a whole. So to introduce myself, my name is Aurora Schneider. I've been a part of CCL for about 3 years at this point, and I've been in a couple of different roles, just tabling, some marketing, little graphics things, and I particularly enjoy lobbying at the state and national level. I get a lot of excitement, and I find it really fun to go and meet with these people that work in the offices and have their hands on these policies that we care so much about. I'm also currently studying civil engineering here at ACC, and once in a blue moon, if you can see, however I can do with this camera, there's some paint behind me. I do like painting whenever I do get the free time. So what is Citizens Climate Lobby? What is this ambiguous organization? We are a nonprofit, nonpartisan grassroots organization. We are also international, and our primary mission is to engage everyday people to use their civic abilities to aid in getting climate-centric policies passed. So to say it directly, we are all about solving climate change, which I feel is a fairly sustainable topic. Additionally, whatever skills or interests you have are helpful in solving the climate crisis. It is such a complex problem. I'm sure many of y'all know that with as complex as it is, you need all these different avenues and ways to tackle it, whether that's through community building, going to Congress, or writing fictional novels. I don't know, making gardens, fun stuff like that. Which leads me to my next point that to solve climate change, we solve it by doing things together. Just like all of you coming into this meeting today, it's as simple as that, just taking one action at a time and talking about these issues with one another. At CCL, we engage in a couple of different levers that include all of these points here, but today I will just be discussing lobbying Congress. So what we do that I feel is fairly sustainable is just this overarching goal that we try to get these policies passed and talk to one another about these issues and help inform and educate each other. It's a constantly changing topic, and I'm sure some of us, hopefully not, but some of us have had encounters with climate deniers, and it's important to kind of ask them and see where they're coming from. And that leads me to another point that in the climate movement, we do got to acknowledge where everyone is coming from and holding space to see their perspective so that way they feel seen and heard. And then maybe they might listen to us if we present a feeling or opinion or fact about the climate movement. This is a big value in CCL, but I feel it's a pretty important value in any type of social and political change. Now, how can we turn these ideas into actionable steps? I know that there's a list floating around that already has some actions on it. Super awesome. I'm going to add some too. I'm going to be adding the Texas State Lobby Day, calling and emailing your representatives, as well as attending a local chapter meeting. So, for our first action that we could take, we have the Texas State Lobby Day. If you have been craving a main character energy moment, this is for you. I went in 2023, but this year I have other obligations, so I can't go, but I promise it's a lot of fun. You would be learning about some policies regarding energy efficiency, emissions, or just getting to know the offices. It's a 2-day event on March 31st. There's a 3-hour training. And then Tuesday, April 1st, you will be lobbying in teams. And usually it's a group of you. A lot of people are beginners, and there's a decent mix of really experienced people doing this too. So if that's a thought that you have about, oh, but I'm not experienced, you're all volunteers. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go, say you want climate change to be dealt with, vote on this policy, do it for me because I'm your constituent and I'll vote for you next time. Maybe. You can say what you want. But the Texas state leaders, they are working on the policies right now. The policies and the teams would probably come out the week before. So it is kind of a rushed experience, but if you can fit this into your schedule, definitely go for it. I highly recommend it. So I will be doing this second action right now. I'm going to scan this, load it. It's going to prompt you to put in your email address. Email address and a street address. Putting that in right now. And staffers are paid to be nice to us and to tally everything that we say. So if all of you guys wanted to call them on the way to your car after the Sustainability Club meeting ends, or tomorrow morning when you wake up, although you might want to do it on your way home because it will go to voicemail if you are socially anxious like I am. Then you don't have to confront them, but they're always usually really nice. They just ask you to give your name and your zip code and what you're calling about. So here I've pulled mine up. I've put in all of my information, and right here it has the suggested script. I'm now realizing that is really small because my face is just in that corner. So I will call them right now. I'm going to put them on speaker.
Hello, this is Senator John Cornyn. Thanks for calling my Washington, D.C. office. For general information regarding my office location,
don't worry, the senators will never pick up.
Please press 1. To leave a comment regarding current issues of interest, please press 2. If you'd like to speak directly with a member of my staff, I appreciate you taking the time to make your views known on current policy issues of interest to you. Please leave your comment as well as your local zip code after the tone. Thank you and have a great day. I appreciate you taking the time to make your views known on current policy issues of interest to you. Please leave your comment as well as your local zip code after the tone. Thank you and have a great day.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, I'm a constituent and a voter. My name is Aurora Schneider. My zip code is 78739. I'm calling to urge you to support the Fostering Overseas Rule of Law and Environmentally Sound Trade the Forest Act when it was introduced in the 118th Congress. When enacted, the Forest Act will increase efforts to protect and restore forests globally and for governments to work together to reverse and eliminate illegal deforestation. This is something that matters to me a lot as a constituent, and I really think it would be in the best interest of putting America first. Thank you so much. Bye. I only added the America first because you know how these offices are. And lastly, if anything I talked about stressed you out, you are not alone at all. If you want to be around more like-minded people, just Sustainability Club times 2, or you just want to share your concerns and be excited with others, please attend the next chapter meeting. Join the Austin CCL chapter. I would love to see you at these meetings. The next one is Saturday, March 8th. It's North Central Austin. If y'all contact me, I'd be happy to carpool with you guys. Thank you so much again to Gigi for this opportunity and Austin for letting me take up 10 minutes of your precious club time. I hope that wasn't too much. Here's all my stuff. Take a screenshot. This QR code is to the Google form for any questions, comments, concerns, rants, raves, and if you want me to send you a link for anything. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye.